All right, it's 9:30 here on your Tuesday morning on your election day. Now, it has been really, really messy. We've seen some strong thunderstorms across the area, but I want you to take note of something. The line of strong thunderstorms is really pushing off to the east, and behind it, notice we have, some lingering showers, but it's not going to be anything severe. It's going to continue to weaken and weaken. The main line of thunderstorms is tracking west to east and going to continue with that easterly movement there. Notice a wide spots here that have picked up 1 to even upwards of 2 inches of rain, and that's only over the past 6 hours. Even in San Jacinto County, some of our radar indications there between about 3 to 4 inches of rain. So there have been some pockets of some very heavy downpours, blinding rain. I would say right now from Roman Forest to Cleveland to Shepherd, the heaviest rainfall rates, they've actually dropped. So we're looking at more moderate rain. I would still say it's really, really messy. IH finally getting a break. That's all shifting east from Huffman to Liberty to Sheldon. And now check this out. South of I-10, it's actually big time improving, all right? Even the Gulf Freeway, you were getting drenched with some very heavy downpours. It's also starting to weaken. So all signs that this line of thunderstorms is tracking, again, west to east. As it does, it starts to break apart. So it's not quite as strong as what we dealt with, about 2 or 3 hours ago. So all morning, though, because it's been raining, it's going to make for wet, messy roads for a while. So even when the rain stops, I would still be prepared for slower conditions out on the roadways. I would still keep that umbrella handy. If you're watching right now and you're saying, okay, can I head out to the polls? I would say, I think rain chances are going to continue to drop over the next 30 minutes to an hour, but I would still have that umbrella on standby today. You just can't rule out the possibility of the isolated shower to that isolated downpour this afternoon and evening, about a 20% chance for a shower. Notice your sunset this evening at 5:31. So if you head to the polls, about 5:15 or 5:30 while you're waiting to get in, it's going to get dark pretty quickly, and that's pretty early. Remember that time change that we had this past weekend. 11 a.m. this morning, notice on our future track, still notice an isolated shower, but we're not tracking anything too severe. The main line of storms will be well into portions of Louisiana. On the future track, about 12:30, 1 o'clock, we're under cloudy skies, maybe even a break or two with some sunshine out there, but a little spotty shower. So I'll keep a 20% chance in through the afternoon, early evening, and then that's it. All right, through the rest of the week, it remains unsettled, meaning a mix of clouds and sun, a stray shower, and that really should be about it. So many of you have been asking about Tropical Storm Rafael. Rafael is a tropical storm now, expected to become a Category 1 hurricane this evening, making landfall tomorrow night on the western side of Cuba. Now, after the land interaction with Cuba, it moves back into the open waters of the Gulf of Mexico, and it remains a Cat 1. Now, because wind shear gets a little bit stronger the closer to the coast you get, we're expecting this to weaken. But keep in mind, this is all dependent on timing of our cold front. We have a cold front expected to move through late Friday into Saturday. That should help like an upper level steering current, helping to steer Rafael to our east, potentially making landfall along the Louisiana coastline Sunday and maybe even east of. Again, we're going to be watching the timing, the intensity, and the exact track. I think we'll really have a good idea and a handle on the exact track after it moves offshore from Cuba and once it moves into the Gulf. We are under weather impact alert this morning that will quickly taper off, and once the rain moves out, notice even a break in the clouds. Rest of the week, temperatures build back into the 80s with the next cold front arriving into Saturday morning. Have a great day.
It's like the good, the bad, and the ugly out there, a Clint Eastwood movie. All right, let me tell you what's happening. We still got that stalled out Metro bus. This is if you're coming inbound I-10, the Katy Freeway. The camera says Studemont, but it's actually closer to Taylor. And just a heads up and phones down and pay attention out there because it is slowing you down. Also on 288, if you're heading outbound at the South Sam, an accident there just cleared, but traffic recovering now from Alameda Genoa. You come in inbound on 288, still slow and go from County Road 48 to Croy Road. Overall, you're at about 40 minutes now coming in from Highway 6 into downtown. I-10, the East Freeway westbound at Crosby Lynchburg. We've got reports of an accident there. We're seeing delays from Wade. And on 146 northbound after West Main, an accident there blocks the right lane. Don't forget, you can ride free to the polls with Metro, and that also includes Metro Rail and Metro Lift.